Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi everyone. My name is FATWA SOLEHA ASHIKIN BINTI ABDUL RAZAK and my student ID is 2022283892. I'm the first presenter for today and I would like to warmly welcome all of you to our presentation.
Every day, hundreds of students and staff use the engineering faculty intersection here at UiTM Shah Alam. But behind the routine traffic lies a serious safety concern, which is speeding. According to studies by Rashid et al. 2021, speeding remains a critical factor in road accidents across Malaysia. This issue is particularly urgent in pedestrian-heavy areas like this, where vulnerable road users mix closely with vehicles. Based on global standards such as WHO Guidelines 2024, school and campus zones should have maximum speeds of 30 km per hour. Yet, many drivers here exceed that limit. To investigate, we perform a spot speed study using a radar gun. This study is to determine the speed distribution of vehicles at a selected site and identify speed percentiles through trend analysis for speed-related decision-making. Here's how we prepared and conducted the experiment safely and accurately. First, we prepared all tools, radar gun, data forms, and safety vests. The selected site was a straight and level road to ensure consistent conditions. Our team arrived 30 minutes early to conduct a visual appraisal, set up at strategic points and complete data forms. Then, a sketch was drawn to mark reference points, observer location, lane count and road class. Next, we ensured the radar station was inconspicuous to prevent driver behavior changes. Besides, the radar gun was aligned directly with oncoming traffic for accuracy. The study ran for 1 hour or 100 vehicles, whichever came first. Safety remained our priority at all times. All members wore high visibility vests. The equipment was positioned away from the traffic line to avoid influencing drivers. A visual appraisal of the site was conducted before setup. And the last one is the study was carried out on a straight, level road during the free-flow traffic hours. Our analysis revealed a mean speed of 37.35 km per hour with the 85th percentile P85 at 42 km per hour, significantly exceeding the WHO recommended limit. The modal speed was 35 to 39 km per hour, showing the most common speeds observed. This skewed distribution indicates a number of vehicles traveling well above average speeds. The standard deviation of 6.57 km per hour suggests moderate variation in vehicle speeds, while the tight 95% confidence interval 37.22 to 37.48 km per hour confirms reliability. Speeding at this intersection poses real risks, especially to students. Based on the data and supported by engineering codes and literature, we propose first, increasing enforcement through frequent spot speed studies. Second, incorporating digital speed monitoring displays. And the last one is enhancing visual traffic control strategies like improved road markings and intersection geometry. These practical solutions are based on field data, engineering principles, and safety standards, offering a sustainable path towards safer campus mobility.
Salam sejahtera. Hi, my name is SHARBRIENA Joshua and I am the second presenter. Cross-section is one of the safety elements that we have to consider if we want to design for road safety. According to Global Services in Education 2024, designing school or university traffic circulation and managing drop-off and pick-up zones at school or university is critical for creating safe, efficient, and accessible environments. Naturalistic field observation is one of the methods we chose, and we observe the behavior of the driver during the peak hour at intersection in front of civil engineering faculty, and the problem that we encounter were drawing drop off and U-turn at the illegal zone. One of the mitigation is the channelization strategy that guided by Arahan Teknik Jalan 2D/85 road markings and delineation, which is to guide traffic safely and discourage illegal maneuver like U-turns or drop-off in restricted zones. Lastly, we can propose a one-way escalation zone known as designated drop-off loop guided by Arahan Teknik Jalan to separate drop-off activity from high conflict zones, prevent queuing and sudden stop near the junction, and reduce dropping passenger of at the illegal zones. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is ELMEEZA binti ABANG SAPE'EE. The third element to be considered is visual aid. The first problem that we observe is dull road sign colors and faded pavement markings. Faded road signs and pavement markings significantly reduce visibility, particularly at night or during rainy conditions. This can cause drivers to miss information such as speed limits, pedestrian crossings, or stop warnings. Poor visibility leads to delayed reactions, sudden braking, and increases the risk of accidents, especially at intersections and multi-lane roads. Furthermore, dull markings and signs often fail to meet visibility standards set by agencies such as JKR and ASHTO. The second problem is obstructed stop sign. In this case, the stop sign is partially hidden behind an information sign. This obstructed placement reduces visibility and may lead to vehicles running through the intersection without stopping. To address these issues, the following measures are recommended. First, apply all-weather thermoplastic pavement markings with glass beads to enhance reflectivity, especially in low light conditions. The second one is to maintain minimum sight distances based on design speed. For example, 105 meters for roads with a 60 km per hour limit, as stated in ATJ Table 3.2. The third one is to upgrade all road signs using high-intensity prismatic or diamond-grade reflective sheeting. Conduct road safety audit stage 3 during the final design phase to ensure all potential safety risks are identified and addressed.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Mohammed HAFIZUDDin bin SAMSUDIN and my student ID is 2022604248 and I am presenter number 4. Today I will briefly present about vulnerable road user infrastructure focusing on pedestrian and motorcyclists at UiTM Shah Alam. One of the main issues is the long crossing distance, especially near student areas. Students are exposed to traffic for a longer time, which increase the risk of the accident. Vehicles also tend to move fast during off-peak hour, making it more dangerous. Another common issue is the lack of space and unsafe entry or exit point. Our roads are not always designed for mixed traffic, leading to congestion and unsafe maneuvering. These mitigations are based from arahan teknik jalan. First, we suggest to install pedestrian refuge island, which allow people to cross in 2 stages more safely. Next, we adding speed bump to force vehicle to slow down, especially near entry and exit areas. Finally, construct dedicated motorcycle lane with physical separation to improve safety.
My name is AFIQAH binti Mohammed AZILI and I will be presenting about the next element, which is roadside safety. For this part, we will focus on 3 issues that we identified at the chosen junction. The issues are undesignated parking, damaged curb, and improper bus stopping. Firstly, undesignated parking causes multiple problems. It blocks pedestrian walkways and disrupts traffic flow, especially in busy areas. This leads to safety and visibility issues, increased accident risk, and violates traffic regulations. Secondly, damaged curbs are often overlooked but dangerous. They can cause people to trip, damage vehicles, and lead to poor drainage, especially during heavy rain. Lastly, improper bus stopping is a serious issue. When buses stop outside designated base or too close to junction, they obstruct traffic, create accident hazards, and put passenger safety at risk. To solve these issues, we propose several mitigation steps based on JKR guidelines. Firstly, implement routine inspection and maintenance in line with SOP Senggara Jalan to keep curbs and pedestrian pathways in good condition. This helps ensure that roadside elements like curbs are always in good condition. Secondly, placing clear and visible signage such as no parking signs and appropriate road markings can help guide road users and prevent illegal parking. Lastly, it is important to ensure bus stops are not placed too close to junctions. Based on Arahan Teknik Jalan 8/86, a safe distance of about 60 meters from the junction is recommended to avoid obstruction and enhance safety.
That's all from us. Thank you.